look, we know how Tom Brady is. And I think when it's a close game, a heartbreaking loss, he does something stupid like thinks it's third down when it's actually fourth down. Remember that when that Thursday night game and he ran off the field and didn't shake Nick Foles' hand? Like, he's got something about Nick Foles. Like, how can this guy? How am I losing games to this guy? I think that's why he runs away from Nick Foles. But when your ass has been clearly kicked and you've had full time to process it, you're less inclined to run away when the game is finally over, and I think that had something to do with it.
Yeah, hopefully. And then, I think between people getting on him for kind of running off the field and some tough losses, and hopefully at a spot in his career where he's like, hey, I'm going to lose. I've won a lot more than I've lost. I'm still the king of the sport here, and that was cool to see. It is cool to see. He's a legend.
He went out there, and they all lined up to kiss the ring too.
Yeah, no,
he had all that adulation.
Right. Oh, the sport is, players recognize greatness. They want to be around it, and even when you're playing against it, it's just like a guy like Tom Brady. Even the good players on the other side, they're in awe. And they want to go kiss the ring and say hi and give him his respect for everything he's done and how much they respected him, as they were growing up watching him. So those are the cool moments to see about football, and seeing the defensive guys rally him around like that was neat.
That video is amazing. Nick Foles is like the little kid looking around at the store, got separated from his parents. Like him, Brady's doing the Lamar Jackson, I got to poop run to the to the locker room. That's pretty good. Great job by the control room. I had a feeling they had that one ready to go. But Nick Foles is like, okay, I'm out here to say hi to the quarterback. Where's the guy that I didn't see after I beat him in the Super Bowl? Surely he's not doing this to me again. Is that number 12 running into the tunnel? Is that where he's going? Has he got a phone call that I don't know about? Where is he? Where's my mom? Where's my dad? Dude, where's my car? So anyway, I also joked about the idea that Tom Brady just wanted to hang out with his future teammates. Maybe that was part of it too.
What do you mean?
You got to suck up to the 49ers players. You got to suck up to the 49ers players. You may be among them before too long.
Yeah.
Just a few months away from another retirement and an unretirement. But I really don't think they're going to want him next year. I don't think they're going to want to add that element, even though it sounded last week like your buddy Kyle was dealing with a lot of regret over passing on him in 2020. Because he thought he was doing this in 2019. He thought he was going downhill, and he found out along with everyone else that he wasn't. So I don't know how he resolves that regret. Maybe he's rooting for Brock Purdy to be so good that there's no question to be had as to whether or not you bring in Tom Brady.
Well, I'm sure there is regret. There are. I mean, you saw it. But too, it was hard to pull the trigger. I mean, Shanahan wasn't the only person that saw the flaws of Brady. 2019 was, it wasn't pretty. He didn't make any plays. And again, he got to a team where it was perfect for him. It was perfect. It was the perfect setup. The 49ers probably could have had a similar setup. I don't know if it's necessarily Brady's style of play either that way, but I'm sure there's regret. Just the what-if factor. And, man, if we had Tom Brady on the team last year, would we have gotten over the hump against the Rams and beat them in the NFC Championship game? You'd like to think probably so, yes. But it was a hard one at the time. Shanahan wasn't the only person to look at 2019 Brady film in New England and go, this ain't that good here. I don't know what to expect from him next year. And let's not forget, too, when he went to Tampa and started off early in the year, it wasn't that good. He was getting called out by the coach on about a weekly basis about he's got to hold the ball. He's got to throw the ball down the field. He kind of got backed into a corner with an all-star team around him and then started to really play like we thought Tom Brady could play. And I think sometimes we forget about that little bit of that history there and, after the fact here, after they've won a Super Bowl and all that.
Oh, yeah, 7-5 at their bye week.
It was struggles,
they ran the
right?
table in the regular season, and then they had to go on the road and win and win and win, and they You should have lost to the Saints, could have lost to the Packers, could have lost the Super Bowl, although if Patrick Mahomes had been healthy, I think it would have been a different game. I think Patrick Mahomes not being able to run away from the defensive line is what they were supposed to lose the Super Bowl. The Chiefs were favored.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
Game.
And they lost
Patrick
both their
Mahomes
tackles.
Healthy,
right?
They wouldn't have won.
Yeah, the whammy, the curse hit the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Tackles getting hurt. I mean, then the Andy Reid situation with his son and the car crash. I mean, they had a lot of issues there in Kansas City, let alone Mahomes was nowhere near 100%.
That's an underrated and overlooked factor. That crash happened Thursday night. They flew to Tampa on Friday for the Super Bowl. How does that not turn everything upside down for the coaching staff at least and for the head coach? Processing that while you're trying to get ready to play in the most important game of the year. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.